Hello everyone. I feel like it's been forever since I've chatted with you guys. I hope you are all well and having a wonderful new year. Welcome to 2020. I can't believe how fast January is flying by. I haven't posted any DIYs or any pocket letters or anything on the channel, and I do apologize. I have a few plans in the works and hope to have those things done and posted to the channel very soon. In the meantime, I have been keeping you guys really current and up to date with what's new at Dollar Tree, so I hope you guys appreciate walking through and seeing the shop with me. I have separated my hauls and kept them to the side to share them with you. I know I typically do a shop with me, post a haul, so that you guys know what I bought from the store, and it kind of keeps everything together and in line. Then I do a shop with me and then a haul. With the Christmas holidays, then taking down the house from all the decor, just time was very limited. So it was quickly when I'd go into Dollar Tree to see what was new, I'd share with you guys. And now I am going to catch up with all my hauls. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope that you guys are okay with these late hauls coming through. I will share with you what I found starting back a couple weeks now from what I've shared. I'm gonna have my coffee as well. I'm a little behind with things like having my coffee and stuff, but let's get started with a couple food items. I did find some of the, I think it's called the Cars or Cares table water crackers. There's the cracked pepper and then the original. So you've got these two flavors, which normally cost me, I think, $2.99 at the grocery store. I don't see them go on sale like often, so this was a really great value to find at Dollar Tree. You guys were asking me, I normally don't purchase a ton of cleaning supplies at Dollar Tree just because I do a lot of more natural cleaning. I don't use a lot of vinegar in the house because I have a lot of marble, so unfortunately Windex and vinegar are out of my home just because it etches the marble counters or the marble floor, so I can't really clean with a lot of those types of things. However, I go to a local, I guess they make their own kind of cleaning supplies, and I go there and I buy like a natural cleaner for my home that does the floors. It doesn't etch the floors. I do use Mrs. Myers in the kit, or Myers I think it's called, in the kitchen, and when you've seen me do some clean with me's, I've shared with you what products I use in the kitchen. I have like a natural cleaner for the sink as well that I've shared with you guys in my clean with me's. I think it's called Earth's, oh, I forget now. But yeah, so I don't typically gravitate to a lot of cleaning products in general. Even when I'm at the grocery store, I just don't really buy a lot of cleaning products. I do buy laundry detergent and stuff, but when I have bought toilet bowl cleaner, and I have to be careful with that as well, because if that splats out of my toilet bowl and onto the marble floors, it etches right away too. So that's got to be like a super careful application. I don't love Lysol. I think I've talked to you guys about that before on the channel. I just find it smells very stinky in the bathroom when I use Lysol, almost like a urinal. And then some of you actually explain that it's the ammonia that's coming through. I love the smell of bleach. I'm on a septic tank, so I can't really use a lot of bleach. I do occasionally use a little bit just to brighten my whites, but again, I've been trying to use more natural ways and like the peroxide and all that stuff. So I did buy this Crew bathroom disinfectant cleaner. I am hoping it does not say that it has ammonia, so I'm hoping that it doesn't, because that would, no, so it does have ammonia. It has ammonium chloride, but it's like a really tiny percentage. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I will use it in my sinks. I'll let you guys know. I know that I don't buy any of the Dollar Tree dish soap ever, except for Dawn if you see a really good value, or Sunlight. And the only reason is I have tried a product from their line, and I found that we pay $1.25 here in Canada, which costs $1.41 per item, and I found that it was a loss of value in my dollar because it was so watery, and I didn't feel like it didn't have suds. And I'm not saying suds are a big thing to clean. It doesn't mean it's clean. It just didn't set up. It didn't feel like my dishes were cleaning. I felt like I had to use 2 times the amount of product, and that is like, I don't know, I think it's just wasteful. I might as well purchase Dawn when it's on sale at Walmart or at Costco. So that's one thing I will never buy again, is the dish detergent or a dish soap. So I don't know if you guys are on the same page as me with that stuff, but I did pick this up, and I only picked it up because I quickly Googled it and I saw that Crew is not typically, it even doesn't say it's distributed here by Greenbrier, but they have their own line of cleaning products, and it looks like it was to clean ships and stuff. So that's like, it's supposed to be a well-known company, and that's why I purchased it. It's kind of like when you find something like this. So Stubbs, right? This is a marinade for ancho chili and garlic flavored. I thought it would be really nice on actual chicken. So this is something you won't typically find at Dollar Tree, but you're going to pay like $5.99 for a jar of this stuff at a local. You could find it maybe at a grocery store or a gourmet grocery store. You're going to pay a lot of money for something like this. So that's when the cleaning products that I see Dawn, and it's a good value, like a nice big jar or bottle of Dawn, then I will grab it. If it's a really small concentrate one, I don't really gravitate towards it because I think sometimes it goes on sale at the grocery store for a little bit more, a little less. So the wreath forms, there's some square ones, there's some heart ones, there's some circular ones, and I just thought it would be fun to have something like this for spring. And I also bought a heart not too long ago, which I hope to use very, very soon. I have shared with you how I've made a beautiful, I still have it, it's like a vintage wreath, a heart wreath. I wrapped it with lace and I put flowers on it last year, and I absolutely love it. It's sitting in my craft room. It sits in my closet kind of hanging. Very pretty, delicate, but kind of like a floral Valentine's Day theme thing. Oh, another thing I want to talk to you guys about is this. So they had a ton of perfumes and colognes, and I think they have, typically they do have some year round at the Dollar Tree. It's not something I typically buy, but I thought I would purchase one for my daughter. So this one here is supposed to be a version of Obsession for Women. Oh, I don't know if that's coming through. Problem, yikes. So we went to spray it, we tested it. As you can see, like the bottle's brand spanking new. It's kind of got this not a very pretty perfume color, and I sprayed it. Oh my gosh, I should have, like, I don't like opening things in stores, but I should have. It's not like it's sealed with plastic or anything, but oh my gosh, it's not my style, and it's not my daughter's style of perfume. It smells not good, and I will never, I don't think, buy perfume from the Dollar Tree again. That was a mistake. I don't know why I got excited when I saw it. It was one of those impulse purchases that I didn't think through, and it says it's made, the fragrance is made in USA. Well, whatever company, oh, and made in Turkey. So whoever is making this stuff, this is not a Greenbrier product. Yeah, no, it is actually distributed by New Durham TCM brands. Its fragrance is made in USA. Something it says is made in Turkey. No relation to Greenbrier, so this is probably not one of their typical finds. However, a big thumbs down for me. I do not like the smell, and it's not that it's because it's not the smell of the perfume per se, in the sense of like, I don't like the smell of the perfume. It just smells like cheap perfume. Like, it's got a lot of stuff in there to try to make it smell good, and it smells like so bad. I don't know. Maybe I hope you guys don't wear it and then it's like, oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm just saying it's not a luxury perfume at all, in my opinion. Yeah. And I have like bottles of $5 perfume from Giant Tiger that smell really, really nice compared to that one there. So I'm not saying the more expensive the better. I'm just saying it is not. And I typically buy, if you guys are Canadian, you can go to Shoppers Drug Mart. And if you walk in, there's usually an end cap that they have colognes regularly for $19.99. They're all the brand names, so you'll find your Hugo Boss, your like Britney Spears, all of those brand name perfumes. You know what I'm talking about. Like even Burberry, Coco Chanel, like you'll find perfumes there for $19.99. They sometimes go on sale for $17.77, usually around Mother's Day, Valentine's, Christmas, stuff like that. And you're better off even using your Shoppers Optimum or PC points to buy a $20 bottle of cologne that normally even costs $100. Like I've bought my husband James, no, what's his name? Bond 007, I forget. Yeah, I think it's James Bond, right? No? Anyways, one of the Bond perfumes, colognes, and it would have typically purchased, I would have bought it at regular price $80 to $100 at the Bay, and at Shoppers it's $19.99. Same size bottle, same everything. Yeah, so BCBG I think is another brand I've bought there before. I've gotten Beyonce's cologne perfume. So I don't like to pay a lot of money for my perfumes and colognes. I do like to have nice ones, but I definitely, yeah, Dollar Tree, no, I'm not doing that again. My daughter wanted a little something to paint, a little craft, so just got one of these little cacti. I typically get like a little wood here and a little wood there, just so that I have a little collection, and if she has some friends over, then I can just pull it all out and they can do a little craft. And same with these little guys. I just thought it would be fun, like if they wanted to paint on the canvas. It's a canvas placemat, but they can make their own design, or maybe like a little makeup bag. It is zippered and it opens up a little bit bigger. So I like to buy things like this here and there and put a little, I always have a little stash in my craft room, so when the girls are here and they want to do something, oh, they did the most beautiful, I have to tell you guys, I was so amazed. I wish I had my daughters right here with me, but you know the little canvas boards at the Dollar Tree and the gems, they took, actually I bought more gems because they were absolutely loving doing what they were doing. Where did I put that gem pack? Oh, so then I was on the hunt for more gems. I'll share with you. So they took, these ones here are the Forever in Time, and they're back in stock, which I'm so happy about in a lot of the Dollar Trees. So they have a variety, a mix of, if you can see that, a mix of gems. So the girls took a 7x4 canvas, like the smaller one, and then they made like designs with all the gems, and they almost did like a mosaic piece of art on the canvas. It looked beautiful. That was something we worked on over the Christmas holidays, and I'm like, oh, I better stock on my gems because they used up so many of them. And it's not something I normally use a lot of. Like I'll use 1 gem or 2 gems on a pocket letter, so it was gonna last me forever, but they cleared out my gem box. So, and I color coordinate all my gems. I'm so crazy. Like I have all my greens, all my pinks, all my purples, and they were clearing them out. So I grabbed another one of these, and then I'm gonna check Dollarama and see if they have some of the bigger ones, because I don't like to pay the price that Michael sells them for. I also got a little white acrylic paint because they were painting stuff with on their canvases as well, so it's always good to have another one of these on hand. They do go through that pretty quickly. And I got a little dome. I know a lot of you guys are having a hard time finding them. This SKU, I will take a picture and put it on the screen so you guys can read it. I'm not going to read it out to you. I think it gets a little complicated. And then I got these little gems too in case they wanted to cut these up and use them to make like circles or something like that. So those are the Jot line. The other ones were Forever in Time. I also bought a photo frame. This one is silver border, and it's an 8x10. Pretty standard, usually stocked at Dollar Tree, no problem. Okay, some fun finds. I even forgot like most of the things that I bought, but the one thing with Dollar Tree is if you see it and you do not buy it and you know it's a hot item, it will be gone the next time. And this is something that I will explain to you. These are all gone pretty much. The boxes are really pretty, and I heard you guys were telling me in a review that you really enjoyed this black currant. One of my viewers said she loves the black currant tea. So I have the black currant, the cinnamon, I think it is. Cinnamon, and then I don't know how to pronounce this one. Cardamom tea. I'm not sure. It's a type of like nut or something. I have no idea. So I bought it in case, because I love chai tea. I love anything that's like, I like deep grounding teas like orange pekoe, Earl Grey. I like chai teas. Like, oh my goodness, I'm not even thinking right now, but anything that has a very warm and deep flavor, I'm all about. So I thought that would have that kind of a pull. I'm not a big fan of, my husband does like them, but I'm not a big fan of fruit flavored teas. I find they give me heartburn and indigestion. I'm not sure why, but there's something acidic that happens with my, I guess, insides, and it doesn't feel good after I drink it, whereas the other teas are calming for me. I bought some of this egg nest pasta, and then I also purchased some of this. I really like this one to make the lasagna. It's oven ready lasagna. Yeah. Do you actually, I forget if I had to boil. Yeah, this one's like, it's just straight into the oven ready. You do not have to boil this pasta. So that's a nice little package for you. And the lasagna, these shells actually taste really good. Don't notice any difference from any of the other brands that I purchased from Walmart or anything like that. So I'm happy with it. I got another one of these, Armor All. I did give one away for Christmas, and I thought I'd better buy one with a big jug like this or tube. And it's fine to clean your car. Like I have some, I guess, leather, whatever, and it says here natural looking, non-greasy finish, helps protect. Natural finish. I don't know. I was reading something about vinyl seats. Yeah, and you can use it on leather seats as well if you have leather seats. Okay, some fun finds that I don't normally see regularly stocked at our stores is this one here, for example. It's a pie pan. It's very shallow. This is not, I'm not going to be using this for baking my pies. I have all my other things in my kitchen, but I'm sure you could make one, but it is quite small. The only thing I love about it is like kind of on an angle. So this would make a great tool for making a tray. So if you had, so you could use a smaller one. This one here is a cake pan, so it goes straight. So it gives you that idea that this one is bigger, and then you can use a pizza pan on the bottom, so you really have a really nice tiered tray. Just got to figure out what you want to use as the connection pieces. So you could use candle holders and stuff like that, of course, or you could use some wood blocks. It's really up to you how you want to make your tray, but you can spray paint those and then kind of distress them as well. I did buy these little pretty petals. They're so cute. I know they're more like kiddish and stuff, but even as a grown-up, I would so wear these. These are little kitties with little crown, and this one is a cute unicorn with a little actual, you can see the little horn, or yeah, the little unicorn horn. So cute, fuzzy. They have anti-slip on the bottom, so they do have these little groovy bottom things so you're not slipping around the house, which is important when you're wearing these big fluffy ones, because sometimes they could slip out on you. So for kids, at least for their safety. Wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the salt that we found months ago. It's called S Himalayan pink salt, and it came in this giant container, which I have, and it is actually expiring now, coming in February, but salt's not really going to go bad, so I'll get to this one soon because the other one's almost about finished. And this one here has 380 grams. It was a great find back then. I just wanted to let you guys know, well, this one here is a grinder, so it has really thick granules of salt in there. And I found this one. This one is good till May of 2024, and it's natural Himalayan pink salt again. However, it's already grinded for you. It's very, very thin granules, and it's 1 pound of salt. So you have a really, really great value in this little package here. However, I like having this one where my cooking spices are, because I just grind it up and shake it. This one here has a little spew. You're gonna probably have to put this into one of your shakers so you can control the amount of salt that you're pouring out. But it's really practical. Oh, I'm losing some salt, so be careful with your baggie. It has a little opening, so there's salt coming out. Can end up with salt in my coffee. Have you guys been finding anything fun at your local Dollar Trees? I have not been up to date. I did see that J Money DIY posted the cutest, and I don't think we're gonna see these here in Canada. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but she posted the cutest little fairy garden items in pink and that look like waffle cone. There's like a little camper, and oh my gosh, too darling. And I'm hoping that they come to Canada, but I asked a couple managers and they're like, I don't know, we haven't seen them. Crayola Mess Free Coloring Shimmer and Shine. Super cute pack. I do have a few other Shimmer and Shine products that I purchased at Dollarama not too long ago. It's that time of year in May that I do the donation baskets, the big giant fundraising baskets for our school. So I typically do one giant Crayola basket. I love to put new markers and crayons. Like I go full out Crayola theme, and so I usually stock things up through the year at Dollar Tree, and this year I'm, well, Dollar Tree and Dollarama, Walmart, whenever I see things go on sale, and markers and all sorts of stuff. Like I do even back to school supply sales, like I'll get stuff and I'll put it all together. So I think one is going to be definitely a Shimmer and Shine theme, because the little ones need some fun stuff too. And then I do like sometimes like a bigger kid aged theme Crayola basket. So I'm hoping I start to stock up on stuff, but this one here was awesome as well. And they have just, oh, I'll flip through it off screen so you guys can see the pictures. So really fun. This one's ridiculousness art with edge. I got these for me and I'm super happy I didn't eat them on my way home. They are the crisp thins and they are made by Ritz. I don't know if that's a great find. I'm sure that the price is probably going to be around that. Oh, but I also got these, and I'm so glad I didn't eat them either. They're the Ashley's Covered Raisins. I had never seen them at my store. Thought that was a pretty cool find. These are made in the UK by Ashley's. Must be a chocolatier company, kind of like maybe our Laura Secord. I did cave and I purchased the hot chocolate. Did you guys see these? I love that it has like the little safety seal test. That's so cute. So it's saying, hey, no one's opened it unless they have like, I don't know if they have one of those peel backs on top. This is rich and creamy, 450 grams, but I mean, like you can't go wrong for this price. I hope this tastes good. I'm not very picky when it comes to hot chocolate, but I did buy some of this year. I spoiled myself during Christmas, and at Costco they had a variety of turtles, after eights, coffee crisp. Oh, what other ones did they have in there? I can't remember, but they are delicious. Oh, Rolo hot chocolate, and I honestly had a ton of hot chocolate over the season. Instead of tea at night, I was having a hot chocolate, and I'm like, oh, instead of, you know what? Like I was pretty good, but I did have a ton of chocolates, and at one point I was like, I can't have any more chocolate, so I just would have a hot chocolate if I was in the mood for some sort of chocolate. I got one of these little super soft microfiber. They're not little, but I like having these on hand for DIYs. It's so plushy soft. I really have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I need another one just in case I need to DIY with it. I got 8 round plates. You guys know these are just clear pouring plates. And then I caved and purchased the little Winnie the Pooh die cuts in case I do a little Disney themed pocket letter, and I will share with you guys off screen here because I don't think the pictures are coming through super clear. So I got that one, and I bought the Alice in Wonderland. How cute if I do an Alice in Wonderland pocket letter. Like, so these stickers are gorgeous, and I definitely would not pay $1.25 anywhere else. What else do I have here? Oh, I got some balloons, 15 count red balloons. I purchased 30 gift bags. This is going to come in handy now for Valentine's Day. This year for Valentine's Day, I did notice when I was volunteering at the kids' school the other day that a lot of the children have these tiny little pencils. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a really good quality HB pencil, nothing from the Dollar Tree because I don't find those sharpen well, and sharpeners, they tend to unravel, you know, the plastic casings. I don't like purchasing those to begin with, but I'm gonna send some nice wood pencils. I got a huge pack of really good quality erasers that I bought at Walmart, and I'm gonna let Scarlett, of course she puts them together, as a little Valentine's Day gift this year. No candy. I don't think I'm gonna do candy. I'm just gonna do something that they can actually use. I might not even use these gift bags. I'm not sure. I think I might even just tie a little ribbon with the eraser. I'm not sure. I have to think about that, and less waste is better. So I bought some more of these because the girls were using them as well to do the little gem art pieces on the small ones. And these are like the little wood canvas boards. There's 2 in a pack and they are 4x4, which is great. Piercing and scoring tool. I got some wood dowels. These are just good for having on hand for crafts. I also purchased these because I thought they were so cute and I had never seen them, and now I see them everywhere in all the Dollar Trees. They're wooden picks. There's 24 pieces. I actually had bought them so that I could use them for next Christmas. They look like little Christmas ornaments. A chalk writer. You guys have seen me use this on the channel quite a bit, and I absolutely love this chalk writer. And then there's the micro beads and flakes. I bought another pack because I do have some plans for pocket letters. I got these pearl beads, which are absolutely stunning. There's a champagne almost color, a silver, a white. Yeah, they're just beautiful. And some carrots, because last year I passed these up, and then when I needed them for a DIY, guess what happened? I couldn't find any of them anywhere. So this year, as soon as I saw them, I bought them. And then I got a little e.l.f. lip kiss balm bear kiss. And it's it looks like a very like kind of pinky but neutral color. Oh, I got some tacky glue to do a DIY as well, which calls for this specific glue. So I grabbed that. And then another little pack of tumbling tower blocks. Did you guys see more recently these changed packaging? They're no longer in this color. They do still have 36 blocks, which I double checked on that right away. However, they changed it to like a bluish gray box. Okay, story time. Who wants a story? I go to the checkout, I ring through my stuff. I have a ton of things. I have no idea what my total is. It's not something I run through my head as I'm shopping. I just throw things into my buggy. But this was the last item that went through the belt. And I wasn't really chatting too much with the cashier. We were kind of quiet and I was just watching the numbers go by on the screen. And so it just stood out to me, but I was like in a kind of a daze, and I was watching the little, you know, where your price thing shows up, and so I swear I saw a 4 go by like on the screen, and I'm like, well, I definitely don't have only $4 worth of products, so that's not the total, or 4 items. So I said, oh, did something ring up at $4? And she looks right away and she says, yeah, actually the last item, which was these. She's like, the towels rang through at $4. These are kitchen towels. I have shared with you guys that they have smaller washcloths for washing your dishes, like dish towels. But these were coming up at $4. So she said, did you get them from a box? And I said, no, I found they were all hanging. There was green and red and yellow and brown. They were all hanging on, and I told her exactly where they were. And the reason I saw them was because I was keeping an eye on if people were buying the other ones that said like, I don't know, flipping, cooking. I have no idea. There were some funny sayings on some of those towels, and I was kind of keeping an eye and seeing, is that a hot item? Were people really interested in it? And so I was keeping an eye, and they sold out, and so they replaced them with these. And she's like, so strange. She went to the back, grabbed the other ones. She's like, yeah, that they're out, whatever. But she had to take them down, I think, because they're not supposed to be up. I think these are a Dollar Tree Plus item. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for these, but guys, these are huge. They're a 20 by 30 inch, 100% cotton, which is my favorite dish towel to use in the house. But if I have, for example, a hot dish that I have to bring to someone's house for, like if we're doing a potluck, I always put my food in a nice insulated pot type of like a stainless steel or something nice that's going to contain the heat, and then I wrap it in towels, dish towels, and I put elastic bands. This is something my grandma taught me, or I used to see her do all the time when she used to make things and we would go on picnics at the beach. I was young and she would bring all our picnic food to the beach every time. Like she'd cook everything up so we'd have tons of food at the beach when we'd go for the day, and she'd wrap everything and put elastic. So I had paid attention to her, you know, she was so like particular about it that I actually paid attention. And then when she would put things away, she'd always put them neat and tidy. So I was like, well, I'm gonna do the same thing. So that's what I do, and I always use the largest tea towels I have. So I think these are gonna come in great use for that. Say for example, you're bringing your food for lunch and you have like a nice thermos. even the thermoses, sometimes if you just wrap them in another tea towel, you'll even keep your food warm longer. So that's what I've done, and we live far from family, so when we have to bring something to family and it has to be warm, I will use this method, put the towels, wrap it with an elastic band, and then I even put it in my 31 thermal bags, which are supposed to keep things cold for like 12 hours, so I'm using it for hot, but it keeps my food hot. We went to the Raptors game. I had to bring something hot to family. I left the food in the car, in the thermal, wrapped with stuff when we got, so it's like now 4 hours of traveling time, like included all of this stuff. We're going on 5 hours. My food was still hot when we got to the location, like to our destination. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. So when I see these giant tea towels, I was very happy to buy them. Now I regret not buying more or grabbing the green and the red because they did come down. I only got this pack. So I asked a couple other ladies when I was shopping if they had seen them, but they haven't. So I have a funny feeling that these are a dollar store plus items. So if you're in Hamilton area, they'll be there, but I think they're gonna scan out at $4, which I don't want them for $4. I want them for $1.25. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well. I want to say that I have a ton of happy mail. You guys are awesome. Sent to me over the holidays, and even after that things were arriving. I went to my P.O. box and filled with cards and postcards and happy mail parcels. So I want to take some time to film that. I want to apologize that I haven't done that. I kind of got a little bit sick. I don't know if you guys can tell. And I didn't want to be on screen, you know, when you're feeling miserable. So I want to film that, but that will probably get posted in a couple days. So just giving you a heads up that I haven't opened any of the cards or letters. I'll do that on screen. So I want to say thank you to all of you who actually took the time over your busy holidays to send me something. I really appreciate it. I have quite a few, so it will be a nice long video. So make sure you grab a cup of tea or coffee or a hot chocolate or something when I post that, and hopefully you'll enjoy sitting down with me and going through some of my happy mail. But anyways, until next time everyone, I have some other hauls to film. Bye for now.